And we're going to take an opportunity this morning and talk with you about some of the ministries here at Kane Community Methodist Church and at the East Kane Church that are happening. As many are aware, June 15th, we became affiliated with the Global Methodist Church. And a lot of people thought that they would see some really drastic changes, and that has not been the case. We are the same people worshiping in the same place and worshiping the same Christ. And we are excited for fresh new beginnings and fresh new starts as we move forward. One of the things that speaks to me is the mission statement now of the Global Methodist Church. And it becomes also part of our DNA here and something that we have been practicing for many years. That being that our mission is to make disciples of Jesus Christ who worship passionately, love extravagantly, and witness boldly. And so this morning during this time, we're going to take an opportunity to share in how we are investing and following in these three various areas. And to begin this morning, we're going to talk about worshiping passionately. One of the areas that we want to share is at this time, our worship times have not changed. They are still the same. There are 4 worship services on a weekend, on Saturday evening at 6 o'clock here in the sanctuary at Kane Community Methodist Church, on 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. at Kane Community Methodist Church. All different services, more contemporary you'll find in the 8:30 service, and more traditional you'll find in the 11 o'clock service. And our Saturday evening service is more just a relaxed time of worship. And then we're happy to have worship also at 9:45 at the East Kane Methodist Church, and it is a more traditional type of worship there, and a great place for you to choose in any of these 4 distinct services on the weekend that you might want to attend. One of the big parts of our worship is our music ministries. And so I'm going to invite Lori Avanelli, who is part of our music team, to come forward, and we'll talk about our music programs, our music ministries, and various opportunities even for people to serve here.
Yep, that's right. Excuse me. Our Saturday night service, we have Adam Hickey, who blesses the churches in the area, not just our church, but he also plays and sings in Johnsonburg. And at Saturday night service, he plays praise and worship songs, and he leads the congregation in this singing. He is just such a blessing to the church. Our children's choir we have led by Colleen Lundeen, and they practice Sunday mornings between the 2 services that are here at the Kane Community Church. And they sing every second Sunday of the month during the school year. They also sing for special services like Easter and Christmas Eve. The sanctuary choir, they practice on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. and they sing at the 11 o'clock services every Sunday except when the children sing. And so they do the traditional singing at the 11 o'clock service. They also sing, sorry about that, they also sing for the special services, Easter, the Lenten services, Christmas Eve. And then we also have our praise team. The praise team, we sing at the 8:30 service, and we do contemporary Christian songs. We practice on Wednesday evenings at 6 o'clock during the summer, and usually at 7 o'clock during the school year. And we also have a handbell choir. Celebration Bells is an adult 5-octave handbell choir. We practice Wednesday evenings during the school year at 6 o'clock. And we usually ring maybe once a month or once every other month at the 11 o'clock service, usually. Sometimes we do 8:30 service. And we also ring at the Easter, 2 services for Easter and Christmas Eve service. I'm hoping that we can get a youth choir started back up. We're working on that. I don't know if any details can be worked out on that or not, but I'm really hoping, because the children are really wanting, the youth, are really wanting to sing, and we would love to have them be a part of maybe our 8:30 services. So thank you.
Thanks. And Lori, we want to mention too that we are in the process right now of bringing onto staff a new sanctuary choir director. And this week the advertisements went out for anybody that might be interested in that calling and ministry to send a letter to the church here, and or to make it known that we hope to have in place the sanctuary choir director here by the fall, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. And also we want to mention that there's place in the choir for new members.
Oh, definitely, yes.
And the bells have vacancies?
Bells do have some vacancies, yes. If we don't get our 14 ringers, we usually have 14 ringers to cover the 5 octaves of bells. If we don't have those 14, we will have to kind of tone it down a little bit, go down to about 3 octaves, but we'll see.
Yeah, so anybody that's out there listening or knows someone that might be interested in any of those parts. And one of the things that we're emphasizing is that we want to be a part of the community here. And if that just happens to be your gift, that you want to join in the choir and sing, or join with the bells, we're not asking for a church commitment. We, of course, would love to have people in worship, but if you're already somewhere else that maybe some of our smaller churches don't have that, they're more than welcome to come and take part in those ministries here.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Lori, for all your hard work and everything you do. And we also this year started something new in cooperation with the cooperation with the Assemblies of God, a community night of worship. And one of our organizers of this is Isaiah Miller. Isaiah. And Isaiah, why don't you just tell us a little bit about our community nights of worship that are happening every month?
Yeah, so the community nights of worship are designed by the community, us along with the Assembly of God, and as many churches as want to join. We just really want to be the hands and feet of Jesus Christ in this community and take the church out of the walls and bring it to the community and to the people that need to hear the message of the good news.
And so our next community night of worship is when?
August 20th at 6 p.m. And that will be at the Highlander Christian Camp. And anybody from any church or anybody in this community or from any community is welcome to be there and join and worship with us.
Yeah, and also then we have September's planned for I think it's the last Sunday in September, right?
Yep, so, or was it Wednesday? In September, we're going to tag it along with See You at the Pole, which is a ministry that's for children in churches, or not in churches, children in schools and in the high school and the middle school to become a prayer group and a ministry within the student-led bodies of the community.
Yeah, and Isaiah last year was one of the organizers of the See You Around the Pole and planning for that again this year, which is all student-led, and for September, I think it's September 28th, last Wednesday of September, right? So, anything else you want to share, Isaiah, this morning? Right now?
Yep, we'd just like to invite you to join us on August 20th at Highlander Christian Camp and to come and worship God in spirit and in truth and become the body of Christ here as one church in the community.
Okay. Thanks, Isaiah, very much.